Cassius IFL team in association with MTK Global in Las Vegas here for Kovalev War 2. I'm joined by a very baby-faced looking Paulie Malignaggi.
I know. Can you imagine? I did an acting part, Cougs, and they wanted me shaved. They wanted my hair grown out.
Oh, that was serious, yeah.
It was serious. Yeah, I got killed. It was that serious.
Why have you given away the plot line?
Well,
That's
because it's a new series coming out. I'm going to tell you, it's called The Neighborhood. It might get on Netflix. So it's a new series coming out. It's based on Bensonhurst, Brooklyn in the 80s. Bensonhurst, Brooklyn in the 80s was all mafiaed up, you know. So and Bensonhurst, Brooklyn is where I'm from. So I didn't really have to do I didn't have to change much to do an accent or whatnot. So it worked out perfect. Except I'm a big protagonist in episode 1, but unfortunately I don't go past episode 1. So check it out.
Okay, is there any way you can slip me in? Can you slip me in?
Maybe as a stunt double. We can put you in as a stunt double. We'll see for one of our darker Italians, you know.
I've got Italian roots.
Because we come in there too, you know.
Right, before we talk about Kovalev,
put me under the sun. I get dark as you. I haven't got much sun lately.
You look so different as well. Paulie, just before we talk about Kovalev Board, obviously the huge news yesterday. It's been announced. It's confirmed. 26th of August. Floyd Mayweather takes on Conor McGregor. First of all, good for boxing or not?
I don't see what the problem is. I mean, yeah, is the fight a little bit on the ridiculous side? Yeah. When the circus comes to town, do you go watch it? Yeah. If you see a train wreck or a car crash on the highway, do you stop, slow down, and check it out? You do, right? So I mean, this kind of is the same thing. I mean, you may call it stupid, you may call it whatever. You're gonna watch it. I mean, you take a car crash. Oh, it's so gruesome. It's terrible. But you pass it and you look at it, right? You can't help yourself, right?
So are you calling this a car crash?
So it could be. It could be. You know, between all the crazy promotional stuff that is likely to go down, Mayweather may run into a guy who's a better trash talker than him, believe it or not. So that'll be interesting to see. And you know, and the fight itself. You know, it's a little bit weird, but. Come on, who doesn't want to watch it? You know you want to watch it. Everybody knows they want to watch it.
I'm looking forward to it. I don't care what people say. I'm looking forward to it.
You gave it up.
But from a competitive level, when you see their records next to each other, and you see someone who's 49-0, the greatest boxer of our generation.
From a tactical standpoint, yeah, it's a bit of a mismatch. You know, because Conor, for all the skills he has, you know, his thinking ability inside of a boxing ring, that takes years to develop, and he just hasn't had the years to develop that. So, yeah, I mean, and then all of a sudden to go up against the most intelligent fighter in the sport, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy.
What do you think about the date as well? They're going 2 weeks.
That was weird, bro.
No,
I had a holiday in Sicily all set up for August, and now I got to come home early. Can you imagine this? I thought for sure they weren't going to do it until late in the year. But they just threw a curveball at me. I'm going to change my whole summer plans. I want to be in the Mediterranean laying down, and I got to be over here in Vegas covering this fight.
Strategically put 3 weeks before Golovkin Canelo, which is obviously a huge part of that.
Well, you know, Floyd and HBO doesn't exactly get along, you know, so if you can throw the monkey wrench at the HBO pay-per-view a few weeks later, he will do that, you know.
Does this do more buys than Mayweather Pacquiao?
Notice when he announced it too, before another big HBO fight, right before it, you know.
It's all in the thinking.
I don't think that's any of this is by chance, mind you. But it does mess up my holiday. That it does do that.
Aggravated, Paulie. Paulie, does this do more buys than Mayweather Pacquiao?
It might, dude. I mean, it's gonna come close. I think it could come pretty close. You know, and I think it could come pretty close. And I think that's part of the thinking process behind doing it so soon. It also, the more people think about it, the more probably ridiculous they think the fight is. And they may not buy it. But at first, when you mention it, people are like, "Wow, let's get it. Let's buy it." So I think some of the thinking process is also. Let's not give people too much time to think about it, you know, and analyze it too much. So just do it, and they'll all buy it, and it's probably smart.
Just finally, the unknown quantity about Conor McGregor as a boxer. How much will that play a part in the actual fight, or will it matter at all to Floyd?
I don't know. I mean, if you get me a random guy off the street and you put me in a 10-rounder with him, there's an unknown quality about him too, but I'll probably throw him a good beating, you know, because he's not boxed, right? So, I mean, I don't know if much the unknown quantity is much of an advantage. Conor has athleticism. Conor has a big left hand. So does Zab Judah and Victor Ortiz, though. And Mayweather not only beat them, he walked those guys down. So I think Conor, it's going to come down to his creativity in the way he sets up the left hand. Mayweather knows it's coming. It's what you're known for. You're going to have to be very, very creative in the way you attack Mayweather. And then if it's not effective, Mayweather is going to walk you down. So you also have to keep in mind in your game plan, not only the way you're going to attack Mayweather, but also the way you're going to defend against Mayweather. Because Mayweather, if he starts to not respect what's coming at him, and he starts to not respect your ability to be creative and landing at him, he's going to start to walk you down, as he did to Judah, as he did to Ortiz, and as he did to Sean B. Mitchell, all left-handers. And then you got to have a plan for that too. So I think there's a lot of depth to the game planning McGregor has to come up with, and he and his team, I'm sure, will be coming up with it.
August 26th, we shall find out.